Hello and welcome back to the kitchen. Today we are tackling the viral recipe that has been taking over the internet. The creamiest, most luxurious chicken liver pâté you will ever make. It's silky, it's rich, and it is absolutely restaurant quality. If you've always thought you don't like liver, I promise you, this is the recipe that will completely change your mind. Let's begin with our star ingredient, 1 pound of fresh chicken livers. The first and most crucial step is to trim them. Carefully remove any green spots, visible fat, and connective tissue. This little bit of prep work is the secret to an incredibly smooth final texture. Once they're cleaned, pat them dry with paper towels. Now, grab a large skillet and place it over medium heat. We'll melt in 3 tablespoons of butter. Add 1 large diced onion and let it cook for about 8 to 10 minutes. You're looking for it to become soft, golden, and beautifully caramelized. This step builds an amazing layer of sweetness that balances the richness of the liver. Next, add 4 cloves of minced garlic and cook for just another minute until that gorgeous, fragrant aroma fills your kitchen. It's time for the livers. Increase the heat to medium-high and add them to the pan. Season generously with salt and freshly cracked black pepper. We'll cook them for about 3 to 4 minutes on each side. The goal is a beautiful golden brown crust on the outside, while the inside remains just slightly pink. Be careful not to overcook them, as that can make the pâté grainy. Here comes the fun part for a touch of elegance. Pour in a 1/4 cup of brandy or cognac. You can carefully flambe it for that dramatic restaurant effect, or simply let the alcohol cook off for about a minute. To finish it off in the pan, add a few sprigs of fresh thyme for a lovely herbaceous note. Once the livers are perfectly cooked, transfer everything the livers, the onions, the garlic, and all of those delicious pan juices into a food processor. Now for the creaminess, add 1/2 cup of heavy cream and 4 tablespoons of softened butter. This combination is what makes the pâté so incredibly rich and decadent. Blend it on high for 2 to 3 minutes until it's completely smooth and has a luxurious, silky consistency. For that truly professional, extra smooth finish, press the mixture through a fine mesh sieve using a spatula. This step removes any tiny remaining bits and guarantees a texture that's as smooth as velvet. Just look at that. Now, spoon the pâté into your chosen ramekins or a terrin dish and smooth the top with an offset spatula. We'll use a classic French technique to seal it. Melt a 1/4 cup of butter and gently pour it over the top. This butter seal not only looks beautiful, but also keeps the pâté fresh. Refrigerate for at least 4 hours, though overnight is even better to let the flavors fully meld and the texture to set perfectly. When you're ready to serve, toast some baguette slices until they're golden and crispy. Spread a generous amount of that silky pâté on top. The way it glides on is just so satisfying. Serve it with some cornichons, capers, and a dollop of whole grain mustard. That first bite is simply incredibly rich, buttery, and packed with that deep umami flavor, all balanced by the sweet onions and the subtle hint of brandy. It tastes like it came from a fancy French bistro, but you made it right at home. Thank you for cooking with me today. If you enjoyed this recipe, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more.